Shields of Trust by Miri Hellia. I'm not used to being fully and unabashedly honest, but the way he is, the way he acts and talks to me, not just me, but everyone he knows with pure, brutal honesty. He makes me think about the world through lenses I've never considered before. He makes me face my darkest days and see the light hidden within those shadows. He makes me work for my worth and makes me learn about myself. By his side, I feel genuinely useful. With him, I feel seen like never before because of this lovely, stupid idiot of a friend. I've changed so much. When people discover pivotal moments of their lives that are a key cornerstone to what makes them who they are today, they sense that emotion of familiarity in that past self, sense the changes that have built them to who they are now. They take that envisioned future self and build themselves to become it. He unravels me, breaks down my defenses, and makes me rebuild my walls brick by brick. And I can't tell why he does what he does. My mind tells me, think about what he said, what he's done. How can you stay near someone who has said every word of that? Like it's a plain old fact of life. But my instincts, they say, he's trustworthy. He actually listens to you, gives genuine advice when you felt like no one understood you in all those years growing up. Each word has come true as he predicted it, whether you followed his advice to the letter or not. Why not stay with someone who actually lets you put those shields down, instead of someone who makes you feel like you have to hide all the time? I don't know which to listen to, which to choose. I trust him like hell, 'cause he's proved it to me time and again that he won't sugarcoat anything. But there's that lingering doubt every time of what if, of why he's putting all this time and effort into me of all people. What reason does he have to keep me around? Why do I stay? I stay. I've stayed because he makes me feel this odd sense of safety, of security. It's not just that, it's different from everyone else. I have so many friends, so many people I know, yet I feel different when I'm around him. Like I can be vulnerable about every little thought that crosses my mind, every panicked bleat. Like I'm just this little scared sheep, not needing to watch my every word and movement. No more being scared that everyone around me will start judging me. Something about him, it's just different. He gives me a feeling that I can't really describe. Something like, yes, safety and security, but also that sense of I now have something to strive for, a clear goal that is attainable, that I'm able to reach it if I just take a risk, a step outside my comfort zone. Yet many days I question, why do I keep letting this happen, this inner pain, this sense of turmoil inside me? Why does this continue on day by day? And yet, many nights when I can't sleep, I want to imagine his arms around me, shushing away the nightmares. And many of those times, I think I can actually sense that. Those dependable hands clutching me close, even though he's nowhere near, with the shadows of night holding me with a gentle yet firm touch. When I don't know what to do, I think to myself, what's the best thing he'd come up with in this situation? And then, what would be the stupid impulsive thought that crosses his mind, just for the laughs? Some days when I'm chatting with my friends, I notice I say his name a lot. So I try to distract the conversation with hobbies and other things, so no one would think it's because I like him or I'm obsessed with him or something. He's helped me, talking me through my emotions while I'm bawling my eyes out. He's built up my confidence level by pushing me out of my comfort zone day by day, firmly changing me. Nobody I've ever known is like him. He makes me feel so alive when I'm with him. Every time I text him, talk with him, every word he says, every action he makes elicits a reaction out of me. Reactions that, in front of any other, I'd rather hide. But in front of him, I feel like I can say the most outlandish thing I can imagine, and he wouldn't even bat an eye. Whenever he's talking, his voice is all I hear. Everything and everyone else just fades out, and all I can focus on is him. Even if I have more pressing, urgent matters, I always know I won't regret it if I stop everything for just a few moments of listening to him. You know what? I will stay. Stay with him for the reason of I want to. For the reason of he makes me feel like I'm wanted around here. Not like I have to be there. More like everyone enjoys being around me. He's made such an impact on me. So much so, I feel like I'm able to have some peace of mind around him. I'm able to be genuinely me around him, withholding nothing, showing every part of me. I had felt so aimless before, wandering and wondering what I'm here for. Now that I've met him, in this short time that has transpired between us, I can see that I now have a much clearer path before me. I had always thought no one would understand me growing up, but he has taught me that understanding starts from within yourself. Understand yourself and why you act the way you do, and why you say the things you say. During a time of strife and fear in my life, he told me, things will be hard, things will be unforgiving. That is a course of life, but that does not mean one must crumble. As you push forward, things will brush off and things will stick. Aim to have those that stick be a good thing. Remember to never enrich the bad. Smooth it out and it will all be easier. Those were the wise words I needed to get through the shit I was going through then. I've assumed things about him that weren't true. He chewed my ear out about it, held me accountable for my actions, and then let me make my own decision on how to proceed with the aftermath of the matter. I've ranted to him about family matters on multiple occasions, and he's talked me through every point, making sure I understand every point of view of each situation. This man, in the few brief couple of months I've known him, has changed me in how I look at this beautifully brutal world around me. I've gained a sense of confidence I had only wished for as a child. I've learned so much, and now know without a doubt that there's so much more I can learn. I've made my decision. I won't run from my fears anymore. I will stand and face them head on, because with him nearby, my very soul's fire is ignited, burning bright, because I trust his word more than any other, because he's made sure I had restful nights after stressful days, because he called me out on stuff that I never realized were true. Around him, I'm able to relax and just let down my shields. So this is a message to you, my dearest friend, though we both know the term friend won't encompass what this is. Let me look you right in the eye and tell you this. I won't be anywhere but here. Thank you.